I know I'm a bit late in making this, but please forgive me. I was on an anime hiatus while it was airing. But now that I'm back to my old weeaboo self, let's take a look at... Demi-chan wa Kataritai is about 4 monster girls at high school and their daily lives interacting with each other and their teacher. And with the popularity of cute girls, especially monster girls, at an all-time high, it's a recipe for success. But that's not why I decided to watch it. While I was scrolling through the upcoming anime one day, I noticed the word ajin in the description for this anime and I instantly added it to my list. Yep, that's it. For some reason, me liking a completely different anime made me watch this one, even though the premise, themes, and literally everything about the two anime are totally different. But I'm glad I did, because Demi-chan wa Kataritai is pretty good. Let's start with the characters. The 4 main monster girls are all interesting in their own right, and I honestly can't pick a favorite. The vampire girl is funny with her hyperactiveness, the Dullahan is cute with her one-sided crush that will never amount to anything, the cold girl is cold with her coldness, and the succubus is... well, I mean... yeah. As everything centers around these 4 girls, it's important that not even one of them is annoying, and so I think they did a pretty good job here. Then there's the teacher. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm biased towards anime with teachers. As a future teacher myself, I can't help but feel a greater connection to anime that portrays teachers as actually important. Here, Mr. Takahashi helps the girls with their troubles and makes them feel more comfortable in the school, which is great. However, at the same time, I feel like if a teacher acted like him in real life, with all the physical contact and one-on-one time together, they're gonna get fired pretty darn quickly. He pushes the boundaries of being a teacher at some points and makes me just a little bit uncomfortable. Of course, that's when I have to remember that this is just an anime and doesn't actually reflect reality. But at the same time, I'm concerned about people being shown this romanticized view of being a teacher and then having these weird expectations and go into teaching for all the wrong reasons. But that's going way off topic, so let's bring it back to the anime. Moving on to the side characters, we have one aspect of the anime I was a bit let down on. A bunch of the classmates were introduced near the beginning and then never got much development at all, especially Satake, whose only defining characteristic was being a perv. Then suddenly at the very end they start being involved with the main cast. I would have rather they got more screen time, as it would have been interesting seeing the dynamic between Demis and Fullies. Fullies? Yeah, Fullies. Though maybe they're saving that for a second season? We can only hope. But anyway, let's move on to the rest of this terrible review. The story? There's not much overarching plot, just stories about friendship and funny aspects of being a monster, you know, the usual slice of life stuff. The art and sound are good, nothing spectacular, but that's to be expected with this type of anime. The opening and ending songs were meh, generic and just unmemorable. However, the comedy was pretty on point throughout. I think the slight adult touch does this anime a lot of favors and puts it a bit above other high school slice of lifes. Dirty jokes and generally more mature characters, okay well, one mature character, produces interesting results and cater towards slightly older audiences, like me. Overall, Demi-chan wa Kataritai is a solid slice of life high school anime, and while it does contain monster girls, they're not exactly the focus. The real meat is in the relationships and bonds formed with each other and their teacher, along with the fun and not so fun times they spent together. And so, keeping in mind all my biases and whatnot, I give this anime about a 7 out of 10.